Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday, November 11th, and I'm back breaking down a few more plays in the NBA. We have one matchup tonight, not a lot of games on the slate. We're going to look at the Cavaliers going up against the Bulls. So I have my best game pick for that matchup, then my two best player props in the entire slate. Before that, let's take a look at the Sunday afternoon plays. 3-1 day here. Boston minus 2.5. Got down early, got down by 15 points. The Bucks did Bucks things. They blew that lead late, and Boston won the game, I think, by 6 against the Milwaukee Bucks. Derek White hit 3 threes, could not get the fourth three. Didn't have a ton of attempts. I think he had 3 of 7 from deep. We've been seeing 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've been seeing a lot higher totals for his attempted threes, so he didn't shoot a ton today. The other two plays, we have the Hornets plus 3.5. That one went to overtime. The only reason that we won both of those plays was because LaMelo Ball in the fourth quarter went on, I think it was a 13-2 run by himself. He's a man. He is a man. He is a dog. Hornets still lost by 2. So that's why we took the points. I thought they'd win on the money line. They were down by 3. Intentional foul with 1 second left. Grant Williams made the first, tried to miss the second, so they can go to overtime again. So glad we took the points there with the 3.5. And then LaMelo Ball over 26.5 points. He had 32 or 33 in the fourth quarter. So obviously that one hit there. So 3-1 day in the NBA. Let's go look at the plays for Monday afternoon. We're looking at the Cavaliers. We're looking at the Chicago Bulls. I've talked about this Bulls team a ton this season. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. They did get a pretty big win against the Hawks after being down by 19 points in that game. They found a way to win that one by 12. So this is just what the NBA is. You get down by 20 points, you get down by 30 points in the second quarter, you're almost guaranteed to come back and win that game. They had open looks, the Atlanta Hawks did in the fourth quarter, and this led to the comeback. They scored, I think it was 15 points in that fourth quarter. So the Bulls did play good defensively in that fourth quarter. They still allowed 113 points in the game. Chicago is now giving up 119 plus points in 4 of the last 5 games. So that was their best defensive performance over the last 2+ weeks of basketball. And if that's their best performance, they're in for a brutal season. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into this game, I guess we can call them the best team in the NBA because they simply can't lose. They're a perfect 11-0 on the season. They were extremely well tested in the last game going up against the Nets, only able to win that one by 5 points, putting up 105 points in the game. The Cavaliers, they've been winning games, and they've been winning games by big margins. They have 7 wins since November 1st. They have been able to win 4 of those 7 games by double-digit points. The other wins came from the Bucks twice. They won the first game by a point, the second game by 2 points, which is classic Bucks right now. They can't get a win to save their life. The other win was the one I just mentioned against the Nets. They had a 5-point win. This is the best shooting team in the NBA also, one of the best assist teams in the NBA, one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. And I said this about a week ago after they put a beat down to the Lakers. I might take the Cavaliers to win the title every single day. I'm losing value with that play. I know there's the Celtics in the East. I know it's hard for the Cavaliers to beat the Celtics, but this is a great team going up against a mediocre team. This is not going to be hard for them to beat the Bulls. I'm going to take them against the spread as the play for Monday night. Let's take a look at the player props for the first player prop of the day. Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's really bad because I almost forgot that Paul George played for the Thunder. He was there for 2 years after he went, started his career at the Pacers. Then he went to the Thunder. Then he went to the Clippers. That part of his career doesn't even seem like it happened. Doesn't even seem like it was real with Russell Westbrook. But him and Russell Westbrook together, they were a really good team. Only lasted 2 years. He did have some of his best years with OKC. Now he gets a chance to go back, play against his former team. And yeah, it's been a while since he's been at OKC, but I still think he's going to be a little bit more extra motivated going up against a former team. Ever since he left OKC, he scored 18 plus points in 7 of the 11 matchups going up against the Thunder. This game's also going to be a little bit different because he has nobody out there to back him up. No Tyrese Maxey, no Joel Embiid, which I am told Joel Embiid Tuesday is going to be playing for the 76ers. But this is going to be the primary scorer for the 76ers alongside Kelly Oubre Jr. and Kyle Lowry. I don't expect this to be a very competitive game because the Thunder defensively, they're one of the best teams in the NBA. Also, they're title contenders. I mean, they're basically like the Cleveland Cavaliers, except they don't score as many points as the Cavaliers, but they're basically the same team. I just think with nobody to help Paul George, he's going to have a big night. So give me the Paul George here over his total points as the first play. For the second play tonight, we're going to be looking at the Houston Rockets going up against the Washington Wizards. The Rockets over the last couple seasons, they've been good defensively, not great offensively, which is why they have been a subpar 500 team for the last 2 seasons. They do have a lot of great players on their team. I had a lot of young players on their team. If you give them a couple years, I think they're going to be just fine. But of the young players that the Rockets have right now, Jalen Green is the one I want to look at to go over his total points. He's going to have whatever he wants in this game going up against the Wizards, who shouldn't even be an NBA team. This is the worst team in the NBA, and it's really not that close. They struggle to score, they can't defend, and the lack of effort every single game, day in, day out, night in, night out. You would think these guys are playing in a pickup league, not getting paid anything to be out there. That's what I see whenever I watch the Wizards play. Selfish basketball. They don't play defense, own ISO plays on the offensive side. It's just disgusting basketball. It's not an NBA level basketball. They're dead last in the NBA defensively this season. Jalen Green is one of the most aggressive players for the Rockets this year. He shot 14 plus times in every game this season, and he scored 15 plus points in every game but 2. He does need to work on the field goal percentage. It's less than 40% of the year. He's shooting 35% from deep, but the shot volume's there. So he's an NBA player. He's going to be able to knock down some wide open jumpers in this one, going up against the worst defensive team in the league. He could potentially be a guy every single day that can give the Rockets 25 plus points as well this season. So I'm going to take him here against one of the worst teams in the NBA. Give me him over his total points as the play. Let's go over to the recap graphic. We're going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers against the spread going up against the Chicago Bulls. We have Paul George over his total points against the Thunder, and then Jalen Green over his total points against the Wizards. Again, I will have all those plays on the previous plays for tomorrow, but make sure you guys get those plays in the morning, hopefully before 9 is usually whenever I do them. So hopefully everybody gets those plays down. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA plays and props for Monday, November 11th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.